Welcome back to this last segment of Blacks in Motion right here with Cliff. And I told you that I was going to give you my NBA report card. So here we go. I'm going to start off with my A. Kind of call it an honor roll per se. And who do I want to recognize? The Oklahoma City Thunder. Why? A lot of people thought they might falter by getting rid of James Harden. But guess what? Behind the leadership of their other two young guns, Durant and Westbrook, they have done nothing but keep on being good. That's right. OKC still right there at the tippy top of the Western Conference doing their thing. And the thing that I like the most that's different about their team is Kevin Durant. He's being just a little bit more assertive about wanting the ball. So now when we see Westbrook taking shots, we don't feel as bad. Why? Because Kevin Durant now demands the ball in the clutch, and he usually makes it in the clutch. Another team I like to recognize is my very own San Antonio Spurs. Quite simple. Hey, don't have a whole bunch of superstars. Yes, our big three is old, but with the likes of people like Tiago Splitter, DeJuan Blair, those guys are coming along, and not to mention the super young guy on the team, Kawhi Leonard. The Spurs are showing that if you play good basketball, you can still be very successful. They're #1 in the Western Conference. The last team I like to point out is the Golden State Warriors. Yeah, the Golden State Warriors. Didn't think that they would survive not having Monte Ellis. Let me tell you something about Golden State. They look like a totally different team. Look for them to continue to make noise behind the leadership of David Lee, their first-time All-Star for the Western Conference at power forward. Their guys are going to continue to make noise while being coached by ex-point guard Mark Jackson. Now I'm going to go on to my grade of B. And yeah, it might seem a little funny that I might be giving this guy props, but that's Kobe Bryant. Look, I've never really liked his personality, but I've always respected his game. One thing I didn't like about his game was that he was a little selfish. Yeah, it can be commendable that he likes to take all the shots and the last shot, but there's nothing wrong with sharing the ball, and that's what he's been doing lately. And when he's done that, the LA Lakers has been able to put together some wins. So my hat's off to Kobe out there in LA, distributing the ball and trying to make the best out of his situation. Now, the C grade goes to the Sacramento Kings. At least that's their name for now. The Maloof brothers sold the team to a group that wants to move the team back to Seattle. Now, the reason why this gets my C grade is because, you know, C is passing, but it's not all that great. Because if we see Sacramento move to Seattle, we are going to get the Supersonics back. I'm willing to bet that. We'll get to see that green and gold. But we are going to say goodbye to the small market entity as the Sacramento Kings. Yeah, I know they're not that good. And yeah, I know a lot of that talent are knuckleheads. But it's kind of hard to say.